danger senses tingling. Can...
I'll tell you, that swamp is no joke. It's a charming little spot compared to the electrified pools of the storm plains, though.
Sounds like a humble brag to me. You must know, I haven't seen any of those places. I've been chained to this counter since I got to Rafta.
Nothing immodest about it. I'm here as a professional courtesy. Thought you should know, it'd be pointless to send your people to the plains for some time. I've helped myself to all the good stuff. And there was some very, very good stuff. Better get to using some of the bounty now. Mamiya's scales start to smell after precisely 32 hours. And my customers know to expect better.
You know the worst part of this owl? Even I'm impressed that he goes out there and gets his own ingredients.
Didn't I say so? As a potion maker, Corsac seems a talented amateur at best, but his access to ingredients is second to none. Follow in his footsteps, and you'll only get his dregs.
Now this is what I needed. A break from the shop and from the endless demands of customers. An opportunity to be pampered again. Why don't you join me for a manicure?
I'm not sure I see the point when we both wear gloves all day.
Ah, but that's the thing, Sylvia. We aren't doing this for other people. This is just for us. I asked for the Glitzkrieg treatment. Gold plating, embedded gemstones, and nails sharpened to a deadly point.
Wow, that is a lot.
Oh, this is nothing. Just wait until you see the pedicure I get tomorrow.
Tomorrow? You must really be rolling in dough.
If a life of uncertain fortunes has taught me anything, it's to spend it while you've got it. And I might not have it for long. I've got my eye on an upcoming pirate jamboree. The cover charge is extravagant, but stealing from other partygoers is encouraged, so who knows? I might come out ahead in the end.
Sounds pretty intense.
There's truly no party like a pirate party. They tend to be dark and claustrophobic, and the more bodies you cram on board, the hotter it gets. It's like a little slice of the underworld on the high seas. The only problem is I'll need someone to mind the shop while I'm away.
While you're away, how long is this party exactly?
Oh, it's impossible to predict. They can run for weeks.
Weeks? You can't just leave your business behind for that long. You'll lose all your customers. You'd have to start over from scratch. And don't you have an exam coming up? You're supposed to be getting your business license.
Maybe I've changed my mind. Maybe I'm not cut out for staying in one place.
Resisting temptation is a sign of strength. Consider this a test of your commitment.
A test, is it? I do have a bit of a competitive streak, you may have noticed.
Oh, I've noticed.
I suppose I've got something to prove, and I can best do it by maintaining and exceeding my current level of success. Even if it comes at the expense of a party or two. And since you're one of these customers I'm supposed to be bending over backward for, here you go. A coupon just for you.
Consider me a satisfied customer.
Think nothing of it. But I should head home now. I have responsibilities, after all.
Responsibility looks good on you. I'm sort of into it.
Don't get too used to it. I'm hoping it's just a phase. Besides, there will be other parties. Play your cards right, and maybe next time, I'll bring you along.
I've been feeling less burdened since our recent talk. I had been so determined to leave the past in the past, but it feels better to have everything out in the open. It's really helped with my productivity, too. Just this morning, I converted an old ladder into a wine rack, which was necessary. Because yesterday, I decided my old wine rack would make a fine bird feeder. Now I just have to figure out how to get the bird feeder up into that tree. I suppose I'll have to make a new ladder.
Or I could fly it up for you.
There you go again, solving my problems.
I like making you smile. It brightens my day every time.
I save all my best smiles for you, and my best haggling tips. Let me teach you some breathing exercises that will keep you calm through even the most difficult negotiation.
And exhale. Got it.
I do well to remember my own advice. I think my palm is sweating. The fleshy one, I mean.
Is everything all right?
Yes, but I wanted to discuss some things. To begin with, Sylvia, you are extraordinary, and I cherish you. When we're together, I feel something stirring inside of me. A part of me that's been sleeping for a very long time has started to awaken. And that frightens me, Sylvia.
I'm not sure what to say. It sounds like you like me, but also like you're not sure that's a good thing.
It's a complicated thing. It isn't always easy for me being vulnerable. The friends I lost all those years ago, they were more than friends, really. In all the ways that matter, they were my family. Since then, being open and letting people in, it hasn't always come naturally for me. But yes, Sylvia, you're right. I like you quite a lot. And if I find it scary to say so, well, that just gives me an opportunity to stand up and be brave. So what do you think? Am I right to believe there's something here?
There's definitely something here, and I think we should explore it.
You're right. We should. Let's be brave, Sylvia, and bold, starting right now. But what to do? How to revel in our newfound fear? I know. Let's carve our names into a tree.
That's a sweet idea, but are you sure? It feels a little bit like vandalism.
I'll be sure to ask the tree for permission, but they tend to go along with this sort of thing. In fact, I never get a tattoo without trying it out on a tree first.
Wait a minute. Saffron, you have tattoos? What are they? Where are they?
I guess you'll just have to keep your eyes peeled.
I think I'm gonna like dating you.
Yeah, I think you probably will.
Feels good to stretch my wings. I pulled an all-nighter last night. I feel like I've earned an ice cream. That's ice cream with air quotes. I'm lactose intolerant, but I make do.
That's basically just iced coffee at this point.
Ooh, iced coffee sounds delicious. Let's hit the cafe on our way back. But first, I have some news I wanted to share with you. It's big news, and as soon as it happened, all I could think about was telling you all about it. I have this funny feeling that good news will be even sweeter in your company. Sort of like this shaved ice, actually.
I'm all ears.
Well, you know how I've been going door to door to door in my effort to sign up clients? Of course you know that, that's how we met. Anyway, all that legwork paid off. I've got a brand new client. A big one. And this client, they came to me.
Should I be jealous? I'm not sure I want to share you.
Oh, Sylvia, don't worry. You know you're my number one.
I can't tell if we're flirting or if you're trying to reassure me as a client.
Can't it be both? But I can assure you there's been zero flirting with the new client. Beyond that, I can't say much more until it's all official. There's a trial period so they can be sure they like my work before committing to anything. I had to sign an NDA. It was super exciting.
You are getting paid though, right? During this trial period?
Well, no. But the work I'm putting in now will really pay off in the long run.
I trust you know what you're doing. You've been at this for a while now.
Oh, Sylvia, you did look at my CV, didn't you? There's no reason to worry. This client vets the people they work with, same as me. I'm sure I'll pass muster. And bonus, my parents will be so proud.
It sounds like you're very excited about the opportunity, so I'm happy for you.
Thanks. It'll be a lot of work. But I've got 85 siblings back home, so juggling the demands of a few clients is no great challenge.
You have 85 siblings? That's so many.
It's not so unusual for moths, and I only bring it up to assure you that I'm not easily overwhelmed. I remain committed to the high level of service you've come to expect from me. In fact, I've got a coupon here, just for you.
A coupon? Wow, you really do get me.
I knew you'd like it. I pride myself on client care, after all.
I'm glad you had some time to hang out today. I've had something on my mind. And it's important we talk about it away from the guild hall. The walls there have ears, only some of which are stuffed and mounted.
Is this a date? Is that what this is?
Sylvia, I promise. When it's a date, you'll know. And it'll be someplace a little nicer than this. I just figured we could talk, and I'm weirdly nervous about it. I'm probably overthinking it, though. Sometimes the best strategy is to have no strategy at all. And I do my best work when I keep it simple.
Yeah, life is complicated enough. And you should know you don't need to be nervous around me.
In that case, here's the thing. And it's a little cheesy, maybe, but bear with me. In general, I'm a pretty happy person, you've probably noticed. But I'm also a dreamer, a striver. I'm not content to just accept life as it's presented to me and not push for more. I've always been that way, as long as I can remember. Growing up, I was the only one in my family who ever dreamed of life beyond our sleepy little port town. The only one who wanted to leave one day. In a lot of ways, nobody ever really got me. Not like you do.
We're definitely kindred spirits.
It's true! I saw it in your eyes the first time we met. That same drive to succeed. That same refusal to settle for less. It's made my own journey easier. My whole life better. Just knowing that we're on parallel paths. Sylvia, you're my best friend! And I'm so glad we get to experience Rafta together.
Let's hope we survive the experience. I suppose having a hero for a bestie helps my odds.
There's nothing here to be afraid of, really. I'm confident we're going to leave our mark on this place as capable, enterprising individuals. And as a team.
You're the best teammate I could ask for.
No, you are! Look at us, couple of softies. We've got this, Sylvia. You and me. What could possibly stand in our way?
Can you sense it in the air? Grand things are afoot. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that tomorrow is the beginning of a bold new era for the Heroes Guild.
Okay, I'll bite. What's up?
Ice cream first, my Duchess. Then business. I always order the newest flavor. In fact, I think I've become something of a guinea pig for the ice cream maker. I'm certain I was the only one in town who ordered the Stingray Surprise.
That's brave of you.
More brave than you realize. My mother might disown me if she knew. She's the heiress to the world's largest vanilla dynasty. In my family, chocolate is forbidden. Strawberry is sacrilege. I'll admit not every flavor is a winner, but I've had enough vanilla for a lifetime. And now that we're dating, you can have a taste of my dessert whenever you're curious. I'd even pick the stingers out for you first.
Such a gentleman.
Guilty as charged. But enough about ice cream. I lured you here with the promise of news. I believe I finally found a solution to my dilemma. A way to alleviate some of the financial stress burdening my heroes. Or have you figured it out already?
Are you cutting costs around the Guildhall? A tighter overhead budget would free up money for other uses.
You know, I like that idea quite a lot. In fact, I like it so much that it's the very first thing I tried upon my arrival. Any unnecessary fat has long since been trimmed. Otherwise, you wouldn't catch me dusting quite so often.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your idea?
I'll tell you! It's education, Sylvia! Starting tomorrow, I shall be giving a series of lectures aimed at demystifying venture capitalism. Therefore, empowering my people to grow their capital through the judicious application of first-class investment strategies.
Oh boy.
I know, it's a mouthful, but don't worry. I'll be peppering the seminar with ribald jokes just to keep them interested.
Listen, sweetie.
Uh-oh. I like the term of endearment, but not the inflection you gave it.
The thing about investing money is that you have to have money to invest. It's a great way to make the rich richer, but for those of us struggling just to get by...
Oh, I see. All the investment tips in the world won't help if you don't have two coins to rub together. What a shame. I was so looking forward to leading a seminar. Although this might explain why the sign-up sheet remains empty.
I'd be up for hearing your rebel jokes.
I haven't written any yet. Locker room talk isn't my strength. But I did take the time to draft up a new coupon for you. I trust that effort, at least, was not wasted.
Well, this definitely alleviates my financial burdens.
Nice to know I still have some good ideas. It's within my power to fix the guild's problems, Sylvia. I'm sure of that. But I'm baffled on the how of it. I clearly have some more thinking to do, but I have figured out one thing. You are a wonderful sounding board. And I don't take that for granted. Not for a moment. And not one bit.
Hi, Sylvia. There's no ball.
Yeah, don't spill your sand or anything. I just wanted to make a point. You gotta start out loud and bombastic if you want to grab someone's attention.
Good tactic. Or maybe that's the massive adrenaline rush talking.
Hey, put that energy to use. You want to help us out again?
What's on the agenda? More vendettas?
This is bigger than that. Way bigger. We gotta plan out tomorrow's naps.
Naps? Seriously?
It sounds like a small thing, but naps are important, Sylvia.
Yeah, there's an old rhyme to help you remember. Rested pirates, nice and quiet. Cranky pirates, they start riots.
The tricky part is that pirates will only nap in a patch of direct sunlight.
Yeah, we gotta account for the precise position of the sun.
Which changes by minor degrees each day, as do the exact number of minutes between dawn and dusk.
But wait a minute. What if it's cloudy tomorrow?
Then get ready for some riots!
Maybe I should board up my windows just in case.
I forget you're fragile. I promised Pepper I wouldn't stress you out so much. A little weird that a sweet kitten like you would choose to set up shop on an island like this, given that it's overrun with mutants and monsters, I mean.
Monsters? bring 'em on. I was hoping I'd get to see a dragon or something by now.
Hey, there's the swagger. Sylvia the Slayer here don't back down from new monsters, right?
Monsters aren't so scary.
Whatever you say, Captain.
Monsters are just like any other living thing. They need to eat, they need to sleep, they know fear, and that makes them vulnerable.
You see, Pepper believes in being prepared. He's got a strategy to single-pointedly take down any monster you could name.
Even slimes? I'm not sure slimes get scared.
Well, slimes just want to be loved, Sylvia.
Aww.
Which makes them very easy to lull into a false sense of safety.
Oh.
Extend one paw in friendship while extending the claws of the other. This strategy also works on dogs.
Man, dogs. That's so stupid, right?
In the end, it's about planning ahead and controlling the field of battle.
I'm convinced. How about you?
I almost feel bad for the monsters. Sounds like they don't stand a chance.
They should have thought of that before tagging us in these purely hypothetical scenarios. But enough daydreaming. We got piratical stuff to get back to. Which may or may not involve showing some belligerent beasties who's really in charge out there.
It's good to see you, Sylvia.
Quinn, that was downright warm.
I've been practicing. Only the best for my little blight roach.
Blight roach?
It's my pet name for you.
Quinn, why are you comparing me to a roach?
It's a compliment. Blight roaches can survive anything you throw at them. They'll outlast all of us, Sylvia.
That's kind of nice, actually.
Also, you've got the same beady little eyes. But enough pillow talk. I've got an important errand to run, and I could use a lookout. Here, I'll sweeten the deal.
Payment up front? I guess I'm in.
It's not bad having a henchman. Girlfriend. I meant girlfriend, obviously. Okay, nice and easy. You see anyone coming? You just make a sound like a spotted spitmonk. That's in your vocal range, yeah?
A spotted what now? What was that? Why'd you put it right back in the same spot?
Not the same spot. I moved it precisely an inch. I do this every day, 1 inch at a time. I think the owner has probably started to notice, if only subconsciously. They'll wonder if it's moved. Then they'll think, no, that's impossible. But they'll wonder, they'll doubt. Their sanity will be eroded, 1 inch at a time.
That is wicked. You must have had a very interesting childhood.
Yeah, not really. I spent most of it locked up in a tower.
Sorry, what?
As a kid, my parents locked me up. I was in a tower for a long time.
You were locked up? Like a prisoner?
Well, there were bars on the windows. But I was more of a test subject than a prisoner.
Quinn, that's terrible!
It is what it is. Eventually I got out, got away. It's all good.
Why would they do that? Your own parents.
Who knows? I guess they wanted to learn more about my abilities. I didn't make it easy for them. And I left as soon as I could. I even did some mild to moderate damage to their fancy vineyard on the way out.
A vineyard? Like for grapes?
It's how they made their fortune. Growing jalapeno grigio grapes for this awful spicy wine.
Sounds gross.
Surprise! People are dumb. I don't even know why I'm telling you all this. And if you tell anyone else about it, it'll go badly for you.
I won't tell a soul, but I'm glad you told me. If you ever want to talk, I'm here. And if you don't want to talk, well, I'm here in that case too.
That's cool of you, Sylvia. I almost feel bad now for moving your chair a little bit every day.
Say, Sylvia, how's your pitch? And before you ask, I don't mean how far can you throw a slime ball. I mean musically. Do you have a good ear?
I don't know. Nobody's ever asked me that before.
Well, let's try it out.
Twinkle, twinkle, little potion. Your maker makes me feel emotion.
So, what key was that in?
The key to my heart. I'm seriously charmed right now.
You're cheesy is what you are. That's all right. I like cheesy. But I'm guessing you don't have much of a musical background.
Not only that, but I've had a lot of potions explode in my face. My ears were ringing most of the way through college.
College? You know, I missed out on that whole thing. I regret it sometimes.
Did your career keep you from going to college?
You guessed it. I got discovered young when some covers I put online caught a record exec's attention, which was obviously a dream come true. But it also means, as far back as I can remember, I've never had a normal life.
Whatever normal life means.
Good point. I guess there are as many different ways to live as there are people.
So, what's new? Uh-oh. Quinn's finally gone feral.
You're not far off.
You wanna talk about it?
Nope.
You do know how to shut down a conversation.
Oh, part of the hustle, Sylvia. Gotta know when to put your foot down.
I have hustle. I do.
Let's put your skills to use, shall we? Boxer's breath is terrible today. He's overdue for a teeth cleaning, and that's a two-person job.
kind of looks like you got this.
Easy, right? Now you try. I'm just gonna need you to get the molars.
The molars? Like, all the way in the back.
I'll keep him calm. It'll be fine.
The teeth in the back aren't really molars. They're more like rear fangs.
Just get a move on, Sylvia. You won't hold this pose forever.
I was half expecting you to pull a prank.
Too risky. Once Boxer tastes human blood, he's hyper for hours. Plus, then he'd have rotting meat in his teeth, which smells, thereby defeating the whole purpose.
And also, you wouldn't want him to maim me.
Also that.
As distractions go, it was a good one, but not quite good enough. Now, are you going to tell me what's wrong, Blight Roach?
You're the Blight Roach, not me. I'm something big and terrifying, with spikes and laser eyes.
And deflective powers.
Fine, I'll talk. It's not even a big deal. Lately, I've been trying to get a better handle on my powers. I'm thinking I could maybe steer them in a specific direction. Like, if I wanted to see certain people in particular, people I had a connection to, even at a great distance. I feel like that's something I should be able to figure out.
I can see how that would be good for business.
Yeah, sure. But I was also thinking maybe I could find out what my parents are up to. It's a dumb idea, I know.
It's a good idea. Seeing them might give you some closure.
It's a moot point. I can't seem to zero in on them. That squid vine I ate just showed me some random mer person. Then I started getting all these visions of you, or else random heroes. Funny. In some ways, my powers being useless is the best revenge.
Is there some way to focus your powers? What else can we try?
I already tried everything I could think of. My guess is I'll get a glimpse of them when I least expect it. That's just how it seems to work.
That sounds nerve-wracking.
It's not ideal, but what is? At least I'm not alone with it.
Aww.
I was talking about Boxer, obviously.
Sure you were.
You know what? I think you might need to brush his tongue next. I'll just loom behind you and supervise.
Quinn's given up on focusing their powers. But there must be a potion that could help. I'm psyched for tomorrow's competition. I really like my odds.